Kevin Durant extends with the Houston Rockets for life.
Let's talk about it.
It's kind of delayed. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Summit State of Mind, presented to you by the Apollo Podcast Network and powered by J Bar M Barbecue. That's right, J Bar M, the biggest and best barbecue and happy hour in the entire city of H-Town, located just minutes from the Toyota Center, where the newly extended Kevin Durant for the next 3 years, where the Houston Rockets play. GM, emergency pod, a little beep, boop, 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 action. Is that what they do, right? That's what they do at
BTD. Yeah,
BTD?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's your thing, yeah.
Wait, I want to change it. Can we go, woo?
That's just annoying.
Oh.
Like the sirens, remember? Like in How I Met Your Mother?
No, I don't want to, no. Well, actually, it's the perfect time to do it for now because Kevin Durant has officially extended with the Houston Rockets. GM, emergency pod episode.
Yeah.
How are we feeling so far on Kevin Durant extending with the Houston Rockets? 2 years. $90 million.
Can I
Talk to
be
him.
honest here?
Sure, as I adjust this mic.
This was expectation. I'm not surprised.
We literally discussed
I'm
this.
actually kind of surprised at the number. 2 years, $90 million was a lot more generous than I
I
anticipated.
took 2 years, 96.
I was saying
think that
like
was where I was at.
between 2 years 90 to 2 years 100, and I was leaning on the 100 side.
Yeah.
But
Just
2 years
fair.
90 is a big deal.
Dude.
He's getting paid 55 this year.
I know.
And he's going down to 45 the next two is pretty wild for me. I mean, that shows the kind of commitment that he has to stay in the city of Houston and to help out Rafael Stone navigate this roster and to help him obtain another championship.
Well, let's unpack this right now.
Yeah.
He takes a $30 million pay cut in totality, eligible for at least $60 million per year. I think he could have maxed out at 61. I think it would have put him at 122. So essentially took a little over $30 million totality of a pay cut with no incentives.
Mm-hmm.
No incentives. No, like if he wins a championship, he gets an extra couple million. Like, no incentives whatsoever. This was a clear ploy and coup for the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant that no matter what, they were going to get this deal done because Kevin Durant and Houston Rockets are looking at a long-term partnership to try to get this city its third championship. This is what we've been talking, like this is what we've been praying for. Like, can we just talk, first of all, hey, claps for Rafael Stone. Claps for Rafael Stone. This dude is continuing to kill the game.
Kudos for real.
Continually killing the game. He literally extends one of the greatest players in NBA history below market value. And on top of that, opening the door for the Rockets to possibly get Atari Eason, which could happen as soon as tomorrow by the deadline, and gives this team another weapon in their arsenal to essentially give them that opening, like that money to be able to spend to get do trades, keeps them below the apron, gives them chance at getting another point guard after December. This opens up so much avenues. GM, Kevin Durant extending with the Houston Rockets, 2 years, $90 million. You said right now, off the top of your head, that you were a little shocked at the number by seeing it, but after kind of letting it simmer and settling down, how overall are you feeling about this deal and what it means for the Houston Rockets?
I mean, it shows a lot of KD's commitment and the fact that he wanted to be here. He chose here, and he's deciding that, you know what, I've made quite a bit of money throughout my career. Let me help out the other guys. I mean, you even talked about Tari Eason. Let's talk about Amen Thompson, who's going to get the max.
He's going to get max.
The max
money.
extension. He's getting the biggest extension he could possibly get.
$200 million.
So that helps out the whole team to ensure that they don't really have to cut pennies for Amen Thompson. And it allows Amen to get what he deserves at this young age, as KD is somebody that's now considered the person that's earned the most money.
He's earned more than LeBron.
NBA
He's surpassed
contracts
LeBron. Yep,
in terms of the overall career.
Yep.
So I mean, hey, shout out to KD, and that's
million.
awesome. Like, he didn't need that. Maybe that was the number that they needed. They were like, oh, if I get $90 million, then I'll earn more than LeBron totality. So fuck it, let's roll with 90.
KD seems like that petty enough where he'd be like, let me get that. Let me have
casual.
that. Let me
After
have that for a
watching
moment.
season 2 of Starting Five, KD's a dude, man. I enjoyed watching him, and it was very fun. And
the most interesting part of the starting five, in my opinion, that and James Harden, I think were the two most.
I know, I love them. I mean,
Yeah.
I was really invested in Tyrese Halliburton. Don't mind me. I'm sure a lot of people hate the guy. Got nothing but love for the guy. But
kind of a heel.
I'm just extremely happy overall, and the unselfishness that is of KD with the money that he has accepted shows that he wants this roster to continue together. And it's also another discount that a player took to come or stay. Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams, those guys took less money.
Alperen
Even
Şengün,
Şengün
yes, he
took less money.
He took less money.
That's the kind of
Yeah.
what's the word? Like the type of environment.
The culture. It's
Yes,
what the culture
that's
of
word,
the
that's
Rockets.
Yes,
It's the culture of what the
absolutely.
Rockets has created. There was a player that ended up re-signing. I can't remember his name. He's the same class as Jabari Smith, but Jabari Smith took a pay cut as well because Jabari took pennies on the dollar compared to it might have been Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray might have resigned
Yes, I
with
think
a
so,
bigger
yeah.
contract. Who Jabari, in my opinion, overall is the more maybe
Better
not
player.
maybe that's superior, just superior talent, and in terms of helping his team win, bigger impact. Like Jabari, 100% probably deserved a little bit more, and he took a discount as well. So you're right. There is this culture shift with Houston, and it starts at the top with Ime. It starts with Raphael Stone, and now like KD kind of being the guy that kind of setting that precedent. Like this is a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest shooters of all time, literally at past the prime of his career, still able to put up big numbers, is choosing to stay in Houston. Like what a precedent he's setting for the team, for the guys. Amen Thompson was interviewed just today, like I think maybe like an hour and a half ago, and he didn't even know that he resigned. He literally told him in the interview, and he goes, he's like, KD resigned? For less money? And he got quoted and said, generous guy.
Yeah, you know who interviewed him? That's our
Who?
boy Ben DuBose.
DuBose?
Yeah, it was DuBose.
Shout outs to Benny D, man.
Shout out to Benny D.
Benny D, that's
Yeah.
the homie right there. We haven't talked to my boy in a while, so we gotta
been a minute. We gotta link up again
Yeah,
soon.
link up with the homie.
Absolutely.
Benny D. So Kevin Durant, I think my opinion. Obviously, like you guys know, I've harped on it 1,000 times. We had a feeling the deal was going to get done, but like I
Yeah.
said, you cannot speak as much on the gravity of the situation in which we are like the saying, we pray for times like this. Like we have literally prayed for times like this, and the Rockets have set themselves up to be in the best position, I think, in the entire city of Houston. I think you're talking past the Astros, past the Texans, past the Dynamo, any team that exists in Houston currently. The Rockets are positioned to be the next team that could possibly win another championship for the city of Houston. And on top of that, for the Rockets, most importantly, to win that coveted third title that's been slipping through our grasps year after year, especially during the Harden era. We finally have a chance of getting that with Kevin Durant. I'm so happy. I'm
Me too,
so
man.
over the moon right now.
Me too. I mean, do you think that you said that the deal for Tari Eason will be done by tomorrow? Do you have a number? Because I saw.
you have a number?
I'm asking you because
Did you saw a number? Well, now you're just
he's
cheating.
he's looking for
What are you doing?
20 mil a year. The question is, does he get 20 mil a year?
20 mil a year?
Yes. As if you were to be like 4 years, 80.
He's a sixth man. He'll come off the bench as a sixth man.
I mean, that's the going rate for a good sixth man nowadays.
20 million
Yeah.
is not bad. It's not bad.
I feel like you're more along the lines of like 4 years, 72 or something. I
would be happy with 4 years. Yeah, maybe a little less. I will go. And the only reason why, like, I'm not questioning Tari's talent. I think Tari, this is the key word here, healthy, is honestly probably one of the best players, not best players like in the NBA, but like one of the best bench players in the NBA. And on top of that, he could probably start for a lot of other teams other than the Rockets. However, health has been just the most, that's the biggest issue for him because he does go at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And these players that do end up going like that do have a tendency to get hurt.
Like Patrick Beverley syndrome.
Beverley in the past. And this is where we kind of are now. And I just want to see, hopefully, that Tari stays healthy. If he stays healthy, that contract is, easily that contract's a bargain. But
Yeah.
it seems like all of these guys collectively are choosing to take a contract knowing what the task is at hand. It seems like there is a collective effort amongst the entire team, essentially, that they're going to go for a title. Like, we'll get our money later, like LP, taking less money. Kevin Durant, twilight of his career, obviously. Fred, later stages of his career. But even these young guys, to a degree, taking pay cuts. Like Jalen took a pay cut to stay in Houston. You know what I mean? And Jabari now doing it. And hopefully, Tari, we get to a contract that we're comfortable with. But I think, 4 years, maybe a little under. Maybe, what do you say, 3 years? Or 4 years?
Well, I think he's looking for 5, but I think
He won't get 5.
I think he'll get 4.
No, he won't get 5.
4
Maybe
year-
a team option.
Yeah,
Team option on the
I think
fourth year,
4
maybe.
years, 80s is fair to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in today's NBA, 20 million isn't as valuable as it was before.
It was not. It's not.
As a sixth man and hypothetically speaking, like we sign him to that deal, and then issues arise in the next 2 years. That's another piece in which we can deal if we have to.
It's a big enough
I'm not
contract,
saying
right.
that that's something that has to be done or they're thinking about that, but also that's definitely a thought that's probably in the back of their mind, just in case things don't work out. So I mean, $20 million for Tari Eason, I feel like it's a good deal. Just don't. I think 5 years might be a lot, but also shit. I mean,
you don't go 5
we're
years.
We're not capologists.
Well,
so I don't
but
know.
I also wow. So are you certified for that? You have to get a degree. You're capologist, salary capologist.
No D.
I think I would not do 5 years for a bench guy.
No,
Sorry,
I agree.
He could start. He could start though. I'm not saying he's a bench guy. He could start because especially you just never know.
Yeah.
What happens to
That's
Jabari
fair.
years down the road? Who knows? In
Yeah.
year 3, year 4, like okay, that's fine. I get that. But as of now, he's a bench guy. So I can't justify doing 5 years for someone that's just going to come off the bench. Unless he's willing to take less money. If he wants to do like 5 years, 80, yeah, sure. If
I
you want to
mean,
take less money,
that's something
take 5 years, 80.
that might be something that he might look into.
Right.
But I think that right now he wants to maximize the amount of dollars. And if I were him, 4 years, $80 million, I feel like it's
That's a good
fair.
sweet
If we
spot.
get 4 years, 72 to like 80, I think that's about a fair amount, like 18 to 20 a year. That's fair to ask. I mean, DFS got what, 15,
DFS got
16?
15, 16,
So
yeah.
so I think
Yeah,
that
15 to 17,
4
roughly.
years, 20 seems about pretty fair. I would anticipate to see like 4 years, 80, and then maybe a mutual option in the fourth year or something along those lines.
I think right now, though, the idea would be Tari to take, whatever money he decides to take. This is all going to be, it's all going to, all roads lead to Amen Thompson. No matter what, like all roads of any of these contracts, Durant signing all the roads are leading to Amen Thompson resigning.
Yep.
And that has to be the number one priority now with the Houston Rockets and like them getting it done. He's eligible next year at the end of this season
Yeah.
to get extended. And I think they do not waste time. You get it done. I would not overpay Tari at the expense of not getting a chance to sign Amen. Like,
I mean,
not that it will ever happen.
I think they're going to
You know what
get
I mean?
there because, I mean, the most he'll do is get to restricted free agency, and I don't think that happens. The
No.
Rockets and Amen will agree to a deal.
No.
I don't think that money will be an issue. They'll kick it down the road and get there, but I think that if they have to trade anyone, it'll be one of the other smaller contracts like a Capella or
I mean, that's why you
Holiday
have
or
those
whatever.
contracts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even DFS if need be.
Yes.
Like, you have those contracts. But that,
Yeah.
like I said, that's down the road. We're here on a Sunday. Kevin Durant extends with the Houston Rockets. He's a Houston Rocket. Essentially, he said it himself. He wants to retire a Rocket. GM, how do you feel knowing that Kevin Durant, the Kevin Durant,
It's highly
wants to
likely.
retire a Houston Rocket? And he very well may get there. He extends for that third year, takes the player option. Maybe he declines the player option and signs for even less. You never know. And then he retires a Houston Rocket at age 40. Like, how does it feel knowing that one of the greatest players of all time may literally retire a Houston Rocket? Get that jersey in the banner, brother.
I think it's pretty dope. And the next 2 to 3 years will be very exciting with the great, one of the greatest scorers to ever live, Kevin Durant in Houston. I mean, we've clamored for a guy like him for years. Even during the Harden era, there was an opportunity he was supposed to come, and that never materialized. But now he's here. We have this opportunity, and
Don't
I
waste
feel
it.
like
Don't waste
Eminem
it.
is saying they got one shot. Don't.
I
You
think
gotta
these
make it
guys,
worth it, you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
these guys have a chance now, and I think what Kevin Durant is providing for this team, it's something that's, like I said, it's unprecedented. It's such an exciting time. If you guys are not following the Houston Rockets, you need to start following now, because this is the team. Like, if there's any team you're going to hit your bandwagon onto, hit your wagon onto this team, because these guys are looking to make noise, especially going to the playoffs. These are times that, like I said, we've prayed for as Houston Rockets fans, and now we have Kevin Durant. He took for less money. Hang the jersey in the rafters, hang the Raphael Stone jersey in the rafters as well, because these guys are continually killing it. And I'm telling you right now, if KD brings a third title to the city of Houston, I mean, you build the statue, you do whatever you got to do to make sure that this guy retires a Houston Rocket. And the trajectory and the way that we're going, the love fest we're seeing, the camaraderie, the chemistry amongst this team, we very well may get a Kevin Durant retiring as a Houston Rocket. Such an exciting and fun time for the
yeah.
Houston Rockets. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for coming on. A little bit of emergency pod. Let's get ready to go home here. But before you give your say, let's give a shout out and add to J Bar M.
Everyone, make sure to go visit J Bar and Barbecue, your pregame destination for all home Houston Rockets games. Friday, October 24th, your Houston Rockets will have their home opener. Make sure to go to J Bar and Barbecue. They got the best barbecue. They got really great alcohol selections from cheap wells on Fridays to draft beer. They got it all. Make sure to go over there and check them out and let them know that Apollo sent you. Boom.
That'll be nice right there. At J Bar because I had it yesterday and it was delicious.
It was delightful.
It was delightful. I'm going to have to kick it right back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Give the people the go-home cue.
Absolutely.
We're going to get the go-home cue from the producer.
Well, make sure to follow me on all socials at JP_Mirabueno. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Summit State of Mind _ POD. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Summit SOM POD. Make sure to follow our brothers, our familia over here on all socials at Apollo HOU. And do not forget to give a nice little rock bottom to that subscribe button on YouTube. We're at 16.1K subs. I think we're needing to get 16.2 here very, very soon.
I think we plan on it. Sorry, I was a little in the middle of burping. Sorry. So you can follow me on Twitter as well at Summit Commish. Once again, like he said, YouTube. Make sure to follow us on there. Follow us on all the platforms. This is the season. If you're gonna like I said earlier, you're gonna hitch your wagon on any season for the Houston Rockets. This is the season to do it. So go ahead and keep joining it. Keep following Summit as we continue to bring you guys some of the best content in the entire city of Houston. Just 2 dudes, sometimes 3 dudes. Not always me, but the GM's always here and always talking Rockets ball. And we love the comments. Be sure to comment on all of our episodes. Hit that like button. Like I said, subscribe. Let us know how you're feeling overall about KD re-signing with the Houston Rockets. He is a Rocket for the next 2 years for sure, and then he has the third-year player option. So we got the next 3 years of Slim Reaper in Houston. Let's get ready to go home here on a very happy note, very happy episode with a Go Summit, Go Apollo, and Kevin Durant, Rocket for life.
Let's get
Go
it.
Rockets. Say the thing.
4 letters, 1 word.
Yeet. And
See
a
y'all
Braun
soon.
Breaker, no yeet.
Oof. No dogs are barking here.
Da! Woof, woof, woof.